Dillian the Body Snatcher right here. It's a champ. Big up to Sporting Icon. Subscribe. Otherwise, I might pay you guys a visit.
Right, article in the description box as always. And before you go over there, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. It's brilliant over here. Now, Dillian Whyte has said that he would not be at all surprised if Dominic Breazeale beats Deontay Wilder, but he is actually picking Wilder to win the fight though. And this is what Dillian Whyte had to say, and then we'll have a little chat about it. I wouldn't be surprised. Deontay Wilder, I wouldn't want to be one of his handlers or his manager, because they must have nightmares and headaches watching him fight all the time, because he's not good at any one thing. He's just not a good boxer. I wouldn't be surprised if Breazeale beats him, because Breazeale seems to be tough and seems like he can take a decent punch. I just see Wilder keeping out of the way of him and drawing him onto punches and just tagging him, because Breazeale is not very good defensively. He takes a good punch and he's got a lot of heart, and he will try to come to fight, but I think Wilder using his speed against him and biding his time against him, drawing him out and then knocking him over mid-fight. Dillian Whyte statement. So he's predicting Wilder to beat Breazeale, and he's saying that what Wilder needs to do is use what he has, which is what he's quite good at, which is his speed and his devastating right hand. Okay, and he's going to have to be patient with Dominic Breazeale. But of course, with these two, with their kind of feud between them, I think the cooler head will prevail in this one. But listen, I mean, he seems to think that this fight will go like mid-rounds, and that's when Wilder will get rid of Breazeale. It could well be right for me. I think that it'll happen in the first 3-4 rounds. And I wouldn't be at all surprised if it happens in the first round, to be honest. But what he's saying here is, and he's absolutely correct, if you are his manager, his trainer, or any kind of handler, you've got to be watching Wilder's fights, biting your nails on the edge of your seat, because you know how vulnerable he is, because you know how bad he actually is. He's not a good boxer, he's not a good fighter, and he don't like it on the whiskers. And that's just a fact. Okay, so yeah, I think anybody around Wilder is nervous each and every time he fights, because they know he is a loss waiting to happen, and it won't be long before it happens. Will it be against Breazeale? Well, you wouldn't favour Dominic Breazeale in this fight, because as Dillian Whyte said there, I've said it numerous times as well, Dominic Breazeale not the best defensively, and he's pretty slow, but he is heavy-handed, and arguably probably the biggest puncher that Wilder's been in the ring with, which tells a whole nother story in itself, right? That he's taken on Dominic Breazeale in his 42nd fight. Joshua took on Dominic Breazeale when he had glandular fever, so very, very unwell, and he won every second of every round before he stopped him in round number 7. And this is Joshua as his first defence of his newly crowned IBF title after beating Charles Martin. So he took on Dominic Breazeale as a learning fight, okay? So you would think that Wilder, with all his experience, should be able to just go in there and just blast through Dominic Breazeale. Listen, it's heavyweight boxing, anything happens, we all know that. But I just feel that if Dominic Breazeale does land on Wilder, it's good night. It really is. But Wilder is very, very fast. He is heavy-handed with the right hand. He's got a very, very weak left, though. His jab, he does have a decent jab. He just chooses not to use it. But anyway, I mean, that's Dillian Whyte's statement. He believes that he wouldn't be surprised if Dominic Breazeale beats him, purely because of a lot of the flaws that Wilder has. But he is picking Wilder to beat Breazeale mid-rounds. Anyway, you drop your thoughts below about it. Article in the description, as I said. Click the thumbs up to this video, and of course subscribe. Catch you all on the next one.